Like I said, I usually go with a Gray Master because when you're playing the game alone, specializing your character means you're gonna find yourself in a situation someday where you can't do what you need to do because literally your stats just aren't high enough. Like maybe you need to hack something, you just can't do it. Oh, looks like our legs are broken. Hold on. You can perform maintenance on yourself. We are somewhat robotic, so it's pretty cool. Just whip out a wrench and a screwdriver and go to town on ourselves. Performing maintenance will fix minor status effects on your character, such as our broken leg that we had. Now what do we want to do this time through the game? We could learn some medicine. That would be kind of interesting. I don't know if I want to do Grey Master so much, but we might end up having to. Alright, look, bandit, looter guy. Leave us alone. We're trying to level up our character here. Oh, that hurt. Alright, that seems to be all of them. Well, I really need to just decide. So, we have a general minus in our accuracy and our hacking. I think I'm going to boost our hacking just because we're going to need that in the game. Massive environments. It's really actually kind of awe-inspiring. Anyway, we're supposed to go over here and hack this door. However, we can just shoot that and the door will open. Yeah, it's strange, I know, friends. We shot a control panel over there, but this door right in front of us was the door that opened. Now we'll talk to Shu. Thank you for opening the door. I had a devil of a time with it. I hope those bastard looters weren't too hard on you. Well, we're fine. Where do we go from here? I was here to extract you from that situation in the first place, but recent events have forced us to change plans. Yeah, you'll understand quickly that the translation, while adequate, is not always accurate. A lot of statements in the game are clunky and awkward, so we'll just tell them I'm listening. Our intelligence agents told us that we've been spotted by federal special forces. I still have to create a diversion for you to escape quickly. We'll ask him if he's okay. Let's just say there are loads of people there, and not the weakest ones either. Well, there's no way I'm letting you sacrifice yourself. Let's not waste time with pointless banner. What's important is that you rejoin Rimana at the temple. So this guy's gonna leave us. He's gonna create a diversion for us and let us escape. So congratulations, friends. We've beaten the first mission, or the first campaign, as the game calls it. Waking up in a cave where we have no idea where we are. Strange creature attacked us from the wall. People are telling us where to go and what to do, and we seem to belong to some giant organization. I see you took nothing from my lessons. This is our mentor. He'll be a pretty important character in the game. How did you let yourself be defeated? You're supposed to be an I elite. Well, I'm sorry for having disgraced you, Master. And yet I taught you everything. Assassination, combat infiltration. You received the best training our Coulter Day cast has to offer. You know that we have strong internal tensions with the Jian Shangdi. It's not time for you to be out of combat so long. It's not the time for you to be out of combat so long. Well, we can ask him what struggle. Indeed, who is the Jian Shangdi? Were you hit by the cyberbrain? I think he's supposed to be saying, were you hit on the cyberbrain? You know that the rivalry between the Coulters and the Jians created a cold war between our two factions. Indeed, I will explain. We belong to the Coulter Day faction, and the Jians are like a sister faction to us. Fortunately, my recent efforts to bring peace between our two factions seem to be bearing fruit. Well, alright, I'll be more alert in the future. So our mentor wants to bring peace between the Coulter days and the Jiangsheng days. What really happened to you? I don't know. I didn't know you were on a mission. Well, I don't recall much. I woke up in a cave and I was wounded. The medical team warned me you would have lost a large part of your memory. Indeed, but I have to leave. The commander has summoned me to his office. Oh, a revered commander. If the Secretary wishes a definitive end to our internal tensions, they must replace him. You should consult your Scrabble. Scrabble. I don't know how to pronounce that. It has been searching for you to relay a very important message, I believe. The Secretary? Why? Yeah, see, that's... If the Secretary wishes a definite... Yeah, well, we'll just tell him we're going now. These Scrabble units are... They're like personal robot assistants. And they float. This is our Scrabble unit. We call him Scrab, apparently. Good day, Master! I have an urgent message for you. Well, who are you? Come on, Master, I am your personal Scrabble unit. I manage your business and serve you faithfully. I absolutely must relay this message. It is code red. A message from who? Authentication. Yeah, that word confirms it was self-recorded, Master. Sorry, I sent a message to myself? You recorded it before your last departure, Master. Can I transfer it to you? Alright, send it so I can visualize it directly. By your command, Master. We received a message from ourself. Hello, if you were reading this message, it means that our last mission was unsuccessful. Something must have happened to us. Our memory must have been altered or destroyed, as we have foreseen. I don't know what you, or rather what we have discovered during this mission, but we won't know it anymore. I'm going to refresh your memory so you won't make any mistakes. We can't allow it. Alright, I know it must be weird to speak to oneself like this, but several months ago, Rimana chose you to take part in his special unit. As you may remember, the Coulters and the Jians, brothers in the past, are currently in the middle of an unofficial and secret struggle. This struggle has calmed down because of our mutual fight against the Federation has intensified. The Secretary, and therefore I, has decided to take the ultimate step towards stealing power away from our enemy. Yeah, I know the grammar's kinda bad, friends. I'm sorry, I'm trying to work with it. Feel free to go to the archivist if you don't remember anything concerning our organization's global history. Okay, I'll summarize. The Federation has ruled too many worlds for too long. Our superiors from the Secretary have finally decided to launch the final attack, which will allow us to seize power from them. The Secretary is going to take advantage of the chaos caused by the metastronomic force and incessant looter raids. But let's get back to talking about the Coulters and the Jians, as well as the team that you are assigned to. This special task force was created with a single goal: destabilize and destroy the Jians. Rimana has high expectations for you with this task. Don't be surprised, they sent us on a mission into the cave in order to find and eliminate an influential Jian mentor. We're going to continue working towards this goal while maintaining the illusion of subservience. It means that we're going to continue our fight against the Federation and the Force, the metastronomic force, to create a veil over our activities against the Jians. Serve our commander as best you can and mistrust your mentor. According to the time lapse erased from your memory, everything must seem very odd, especially concerning your mentor. But trust me, or trust yourself at all costs. Our fight, our future depends on it. Master, the commander requests to see you. Make haste to meet with him. I'm going to the armory for repairs. I took part in a mission to Mars recently. There's a lot to be said about that, but we're going to save it till the second playthrough. Strange, though, we said in the very beginning when we had deja vu that we killed our mentor, and yet we weren't his murderer. There you are, extracted from the... yeah. Well, anyway... He said that we weren't his murderer, and yet our mentor is very much alive and well, standing over there. This is Commander Rimana. Rimana will also be a very major character in the game, but we'll wait to say more about him till the second playthrough. Medics told me that you don't remember much. I must say you came back here with some pretty serious wounds. Indeed, I've lost a part of my life, but at least I've managed to refresh a few dormant memories. Yes, we told ourselves in our message to follow Rimana and mistrust our mentor. So I guess we can trust this guy, right? I understand. I'll try and restore your memories as rapidly as we don't have a lot of time. Well, we'll tell him I'm listening. We're in a delicate position since you failed your last mission, and our plans against the Jians have changed a bit. Of course, but from what I understand, the conflict seems to be calming down. It's only calming down because our forces, alongside those of the Secreta, are presently engaged in overthrowing the Federation. Well, we could say it all seems blurry, or what's the situation? Yeah, it does seem a bit blurry. We don't remember any of this. I don't have the time to go into minute detail. Alright, I guess I'll have to do without them. Our operation to overthrow the Federation has begun, but I think that our superiors at the Secreta grossly underestimated the power of the enemy. The Federal counterattack is likely to be costly to our forces. Please let me explain what the Secreta is. The Secreta is the organization that oversees both the two sister organizations of the Coulter Days and the Jianshangdis. So basically, it's like one major government. Well, not a government, I'm sorry. The Federation is the government. One major organization called the Secreta, which has two branches, the Coulter Days and the Jianshangdis. Thanks to the chaos created by the metastronomic force, we still hold the advantage. Additionally, the endless attacks by looters on various federal planets have given us a moment to catch our breath. Now I will also need to explain the metastronomic force as well as the looters. Looters are basically space pirates, people who travel from planet to planet with no real thing that is wanted other than drugs, women, and, you know, raiding and looting and things like that. They're space pirates, but surprisingly there's a very large number of them, and there's no real... I mean... They aren't really organized under one group, but it's just the general word to encompass the entire group of independent space pirates, I guess. They're not even like pirates. They really are looters. Anyway, I'm sorry for that lengthy explanation. The metastronomic force was the creature that we found in the cave. They're a force that has appeared over the history of humanity. We'll actually read on it a bit later. And they appear suddenly, slaughter large portions of humanity, and then just disappear for hundreds of years at a time. Well, we can see, well, I'm pleased to learn that our final victory is at hand. Indeed, but our mutual interest is in fact far removed from this pointless war. We absolutely must find a way, and above all reason, to eliminate the Xians. At the very least, we need to weaken their power base, or make them worthless in the eyes of the Secreta. Yes, Commander Rimana seems to really want to kill the Xians. You seem to be quite reluctant. What's going on? Well, we could tell him that our own mentor wishes peace, and I admit that it plants the seeds of confusion and doubt in my mind. You are my commander, why should I be hesitant to follow your orders? No, that's not possible, I don't believe you. Well, we'll go with the middle one, since our mentor does wish peace, and peace just generally seems to be the better idea. Your mentor? We'll see about that later, don't worry. But you joined this team to help the Coulters seize power. The Xians are an insult to I. Okay, also confusing is the fact that the Secreta... It's like this. The Coulter Day and the Jianshangdi are the organization of I. E.Y.E. I don't know what that stands for. And so these two organizations make up the I organization, but the I organization is run by the Secreta, as much as I understand that concept. So I don't know why they just don't call the giant organization I, they call it the Secreta. I guess they call it the Secreta because the Secreta is a separate group of people overseeing you. You'll never see them, you don't know who they are. It's just a name. In short, we must reach our goal at all costs. Time plays against us. We'll ask him why such haste. Did your wounds make you drunk? You've seen for yourself that things are calming down between our two factions, and the Xians have become more and more victorious against the Federation lately. I'm not sure I want to stay in your special little team. Or we could just say, as you command. Well, we'll just say, as you command. Alright, I'll call on you again soon. Well, I think that's where we're going to take a pause. Confusing enough for you? Yeah, the first time you play this game, you really have no idea what's going on. And even playing the game multiple times, it's still difficult to understand just what the heck is going on. We've got two main characters, our mentor and Rimana. Our Scrabble unit has introduced us to speaking to ourselves. We're in a very large, strange citadel with computers and bioelectric crap and people walking around in armor, and just who knows what's going on. We've lost our memories, so hope this is at least intriguing to you. I find it to be extremely exciting, but let me tell you, friends, it only gets better from here. Things get exciting, we start unlocking a lot of equipment, the storyline gets even more confusing, if not very hard to follow, and well, we'll just see as you go along. Hope you enjoy it, friends. We're on a wild adventure here. Until the next episode.